Boys and girls of the travel arena, your boy here, Joe P. Spider, and I want to keep it to cruising. The last time I did a video about cruising, but today I want to go over the top 10 reasons why I love cruising. In no particular order, here we go. One, obviously, the food. Can't go wrong with the food on a cruise ship. I mean, they do it up. If you love food, the cruise ship is, open damn near 24/7. Forget about your diet. If you're on a diet, don't even think about going on a cruise because the temptation is just there. I mean, from, the stores that they have, not the stores, but the little areas that they have on the leader deck, the main dining hall, the specialty restaurants. Specialty restaurants, you got to pay like for the steakhouse, or they may have like an Italian restaurant or something, but it's not that too expensive, And pizza and ice cream, 24/7. I mean, if it's one thing I will say about the cruise lines, they will make sure that you are full and your taste buds are satisfied. Doesn't matter what kind of food you like. And also, they got vegan food, they got sushi, they got burgers. It doesn't matter, to my knowledge, what cruise line you go to, there's always different types of food options for you. So as far as eating goes, you will put on a few pounds, but hey, that's why you're there. It's called vacation for a reason. But one reason I love cruising, I love to eat. And that's why I'm the big boy I am today. And cruising is perfect. I mean, buffets practically open 24/7. Eat up. All right. Another reason I like cruising, obviously, the destination ports. That's another one. I love traveling. I love going to different countries, indulging in their culture and food. But everywhere I've been, whether it's been Caribbean, Mexico, and even up in Canada, I've enjoyed every single destination port that I've been to. I've got nothing negative to say. I've always been treated well. And of course, everybody have a different experience as far as cruising ports. You hear some stories. Some people have some bad stories to tell. But me personally, everywhere I've gone, I've always had a wonderful time. And they've always treated me well. They catered to me. They made sure I left, with a good time. I couldn't leave the place unless I had a good time. I mean, literally, because they want you to come back. People are friendly. They look out for you. And if there's something you want, you could always bargain. Seems like the number one thing with these destination ports is once you go away from like the main cruise port and you go out to like the countryside and stuff, they like to bargain with you, because they want you coming back. They want you to go home and talk about them, and so that more people will come to their country and, spend the wealth there. But the destination ports, everywhere I've gone, great time. Great time, and nothing negative to say about any country I've been to, no matter what, except when it's raining. It kind of sucks when you pay for sunshine, white sand, and bikinis, and it's raining. But hey, that's Mother Nature, knows how to ruin a good time. Another thing I like about cruising is the innovation of the ships. It's not like you're on the ship and you just hear the horn blowing and you just see the steam coming up. Oh no, they make sure you are entertained. I mean, from comedy clubs, the roller coasters, the They practically got like go-karts on a few of them, merry-go-rounds, skating rings, zip lines. You could climb walls. There's also, like, Carnival has the sky ride that basically goes around the ship. You're sitting there and you're pedaling. So you can't go aboard on a cruise ship unless you're that, I forget his name, but that Smurf that just hates everything. You guys know what I'm talking about? Unless you're that Smurf, you can't get aboard on a cruise ship. I mean, anything from bowling alleys, you know, movie theaters. Who doesn't like going to the movies? You know? Besides movie theaters, heck, they got 40 theaters. They got the seats vibrating and the water splashing in your face and stuff like that. Arcade. You cannot go bored on a cruise ship. The cruise ship alone will just keep you entertained. And I'll tell you this right now, normally I go on like 7-day cruises, and I still won't see everything on a cruise ship because it's too much to offer and too much to experience. You know, innovation that keep you, like I said, they keep you entertained. And of course, we're Carnival Cruise Line. You know, I talked before, there's various things you can do to win that ship on a stick. So, you know, you got trivia games and stuff like that. So you can't get bored. Oh, and for those of you that love bingo, every cruise line I've only been on to, like Carnival, MSC, you know, there's bingo. So bingo for you lovers out there. And also, they have the shows, the talent shows that they have on basically every evening. Karaoke. I mean, you name it, it's on a cruise ship, basically. You cannot get bored. There's so much entertainment to do. Like I said, before you even get to the destinations, I mean, you're just on the ship and you're just having a good time. I mean, you're between exploring the ship and, you know, they've even got, like I said, bowling alleys. They got duck pin bowling, depending on where you go. And they've even got, MSC anyway, they've got Formula One simulators. You know, you're sitting there in a race car, you know, you're moving around and stuff like that. It's vibrating. And that's pretty fun. So innovation, as far as my experience on the 2 cruise lines I've been on, like Carnival, MSC, and of course, you know, Royal Caribbean and Norwegian, they've got their own separate thing. I'd basically give the cruise line a 10 out of 10 there. It's like every year, it's like somebody's coming out with a new cruise ship, you know, the top the next guy. But you can't get bored. That's like impossible getting bored on a cruise ship. It's nothing but fun on a cruise ship. Innovation, that's another reason I love going cruising. All right, another reason I like cruising is, I mean, I don't have any kids. For those that do, you know, you got the kids club. You know, anywhere from, I think they got toddlers. You know, they got a place on the ship where you can keep your toddlers. And, you know, you got your youngins and you got your preteens and you got your teens club. It's like every ship has like a different level, you know, age group where the kids go. And it's not like you just drop the kids off and they just sit in a room and, you know, milking cookies and just watch cartoons or anything. I mean, they keep those kids busy, and those kids have fun. And as a matter of fact, it's been my experience from other cruises that they've actually had a hard time getting their kids to come back and join their families because they don't even want to leave, you know. Like the preteens, you know, they have their own part of the ship. You know, the teenagers, you know, they got their own dance club. They got their own DJ, you know. But the kids club for all ages, I mean, it's perfect. You just drop them off and you don't even got to see them. You go out and do your thing, go to the spa or whatever, go do some gambling at the casino, but you can drop the kids off. You know, they'll be occupied all day. You know, like I said, they're not just sitting there just watching TV, milking cookies, or get read a bedtime story. No, they do a lot. I mean, there's a lot of activities that they do with those kids. So in all age groups, that doesn't matter. Like I said, toddlers, not a problem. You know, kids, not a problem. Preteens, I said teenagers. You know, they do their own thing. So that's one thing I do like about cruising in the cruise industry is that it's not just for adults partying and drinking. I mean, they do think of your family as well, and it's good for families. All right, another one, I like the excursions. You know, you have the option of either booking an excursion through the cruise line, or if you want, you can go once you're in port. You see a lot of people out there with signs, you know, for like maybe snorkeling or zip lining and stuff. They may or may not be cheaper on what the cruise line is offering. You know, always do your homework. But sometimes I like to wing it. Sometimes I like to book through cruise lines. You know, the excursions that they offer. So it varies, and it also depends on, like, if I've been somewhere and I pretty much know where I'm going and what I'm doing, I may just go ahead and just wing it and just get out there and, you know, book with somebody who has a sign up, some, you know, a company that I'm familiar with. One of the good things about with the booking through the cruise line is that if you're running late, for instance, you know, they have to wait for you. So keep that in mind. If you book through a, you know, independent person and you're out there snorkeling or whatever, and you're running late for the ship will not wait for you. Bon voyage, get comfortable. All your stuff is gone. So that, you know, the advantage of booking through the cruise line is if you're running late from your excursion, you know, they got to wait for you. So that's a good thing. But like I said, it may or may not be cheaper. Always, you know, do the research. You know, so first time I cruised, I pretty much just did both. I went to like 3 different places. No, excuse me, 4. And, you know, 2 of them I pretty much just winged it and just did my own thing, and, you know, booked right there with the people with the signs out front, and the other 2 I just booked through the cruise line. But either way, you can't go wrong. Then destinations, of course, will vary from port to port. So, you know, obviously you're not going to be doing some snorkeling up there in Canada, you know, or, you know, Alaska. But, you know, anywhere from whale watching, riding an ATV, snorkeling, scuba diving, fishing. For those of you that like fishing, golfing, and one of my favorites, you know, whenever I'm in Mexico, I'm a big history buff, so I'm in Mexico, you know, I just go see, you know, some ruins, you know. And you can also do some whale watching as well, you know, if I haven't said that already. But yeah, excursions, again, I've had no complaints. Every excursion I've gone on, I had a great time. And it didn't matter what port I was in. And it didn't matter if I booked through a cruise line or if I did it like independently on my own once I got off the ship. You know, those excursions, those people, they work hard. And again, they make sure you have a good time and you have a good memory to go home with. Along with plenty of pictures, of course. All right. Another reason I like cruising, you know, I love the entertainment. Again, every night, late evening, you know, you've got the playlist productions from, you know, Carnival. And, you know, you got, well, basically the same thing, but it's called something different, MSC. You know, everybody has a different name for it, but the productions that they put on stage and the effects, once again, great job. And those people that get up there, they perform for you, hey, never seen a bad performance in the entire time I've cruised. I mean, you've seen Queen tributes, Michael Jackson tributes, magic shows. I mean, you see a lot of, well, MSC, they've got some opera on there. You know, even though I don't speak Italian, you know, it's still, for me, it's entertaining to just, you know, just to be there, because, you know, how often do I go see an opera, you know? But still, you know, I had a good time. Had a great time. So entertainment-wise, you know, hats off to you guys. excellent job. I love the entertainment that they put on every single evening on your cruise, no matter what. Another reason I like cruising, well, I gotta say, the fact that you can actually cater your cruise. I mean, you don't have to be up partying and drinking 24/7. A lot of people think, like Carnival, for instance, has a reputation for being like a party cruise line, but you don't have to party all the time. I mean, there's plenty of place there on the ships for rest, relaxation. You know, you can kick back, you can take it easy. You know, go to the spa, you can relax. I mean, everything you do on a cruise, you know, it's basically in your hands. You could pick to do whatever you want. You know, you could pick to relax. You could pick to party. Pick to socialize. You know, do what I do sometimes. You know, don't socialize. Just kind of sit back. But you can cater your cruise to however you want. You can do whatever excursion you want. Well, what's ever available anyway at that island or destination. Also keep in mind some things are seasonal as well. But you can cater your cruise and do whatever you want. Relaxing, hey, you can have a relaxing cruise. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with kicking back and, you know, relaxing. Taking some sun. You know, you Caribbean, put your toes in the white sand. You don't have to go partying. You don't have to go drinking if you don't want to. That's up to you. But everybody's different. You know, you do what you want. But I will say the next thing I like about cruising, and I definitely give them a 20 out of 10 on this one, the staff. I love the staff. It didn't matter what cruise line I was on, what ship I was on. The staff is excellent. From the room steward to the people providing entertainment, the front desk, people in charge of, you know, embarkation, debarkation, the captain, everybody in the casino. You know, the staff is excellent. I've got nothing negative to say about the staff of any cruise line or ship I've been on. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't sit here and make anything up negative to say about the staff. I love the staff. Every ship I've gone on, said usually different people. You know, it's not too often I come across like the same staff or the same captain or whatever on a ship. But the staff has always been excellent. The service is beyond any vacation I've ever had or ever been to. You know, and I'm not just saying that just to hype things up, but the staff, if you got a question, they will answer it. And if they don't know the answer, they will go get the answer. You need something? Not a problem. They'll take care of it like that. And one of the good things I like about the staff is most times, you know, it's universal. The staff is from all over. So you're not just dealing with a staff that's, you know, American or, you know, people from the Caribbean. I mean, staff are, I mean, universal. You know, every cruise I've been on, you know, every cruise line, the staff that have their name tag, and up on their name tag, you know, they usually have, like, sometimes they'll have like the flag or the name of the country that, you know, they hail from. So, you know, you meet people from Cambodia, you know, Sri Lanka, India, St. Vincent, Germany, Hungary. You know, you've got all these different nationalities on the ship, and they all work as one unit to make sure that you and your family and loved ones have a great vacation. So the staff is the reason or one of the many reasons anyway, I keep coming back. From top to bottom, like I said, no complaints. I couldn't make anything up. I keep coming back because that staff, they make me feel great. From start to finish, like I'm family. You know, like we're all family. But they will make your vacation a great one. Doesn't matter where you go, that staff will make sure you have a great time. They make sure you will not get bored. You will get what you need. Whatever help you need, hey, they're on it. And they work as a team. You know, if they need help, they get somebody else. Bam. Done. Need something? They're on it. So, any questions you have, like I said, if they don't know it, they'll go get it for you. So, the staff is, I will say, besides everything else I've said, the staff is what keeps me coming back. And last, the best thing I like about cruising, the memories. The memories you make, doesn't matter if you're on a 3-day cruise or a 7-day cruise or a 14-day, however, the memories you make, I mean, they stay in here forever. You go on a cruise with the right person and you will make some wonderful memories. I mean, memories that last a lifetime. And don't forget to take those pictures. But yeah, the memories you make, there's no words for it. Well, that right there are top 10 reasons why I love cruising. I'm curious to know as to what you love about cruising. For all you cruising veterans out there, just tell me down in the comments what you like about cruising. It doesn't have to be 10 like I just did. It could be one thing, 2, whatever. Just put down what comes out the most when you think about cruising. If for those of you that haven't cruised, book that cruise. Go make those memories. Enjoy the staff. Enjoy the destinations. Enjoy the entertainment. And enjoy that delicious food. All right, everybody. I'm Joe P. Spider. And I am out.